From your consulting experience, what's one piece of advice that you can give realtors when it comes to positioning themselves as trusted advisors?
Know your consumer. Know who your customer is.
That's huge.
Really understand what motivates them to buy not only buy a house or sell a house, but how they live. So you need to know if you're listing a house, you need to know who's coming in the door and who's looking at it. If you go back to the millennials, right? Maybe it's an older empty nester that owns the home that's selling it to a younger person. So then work through the house and work through the showing to really understand who's buying and who's selling.
Right.
Because that really drives all real estate. Right now, we know a couple facts, right? We know the homes are overpriced. The market is dying for some sort of affordability. And the best competitive advantage you can have right now is really understanding who your customer is. So really spending some time there. The other piece of advice, unfortunately, if you was short-term advice,
right,
I would say look to the affordability. That we know that's the problem. Look to townhomes, look to smaller homes, look to St. Lucie versus Palm Beach if I have a choice, right? So kind of seek out ways of making things more affordable. That's another key thing, just at least for 2025, I would say.
Traditionally, you'd have the Miami people moving to Broward, the Broward people moving to West Palm, the West Palm people moving to St. Lucie. Now we're seeing the Miami people just jump straight up to St. Lucie or even Palm Coast.
Yes.
So what sort of trends are you seeing in that regard? Are you guys doing research in sort of where people are migrating to?
Sure. If you look at the housing market in Palm Beach versus St. Lucie, in Palm Beach, you've got 8 months of supply.
Right.
In St. Lucie, now you have 2.5. So there is a market there and people are moving there. And we have all this migration data that shows St. Lucie is one of the largest migration markets there are right now.
Right. Yes.
So
booming.
St. Lucie is booming, and it's all driven by affordability. Because if you look at some of the builders there and compare GL Home's a great example. You compare their house in Palm Beach versus St. Lucie, there's still $300,000 benefit to live in St. Lucie. And St. Lucie has reached that point now where it's got rooftops and houses and retail and entertainment, and it's a booming place. So Palm Beach, unfortunately, their median home price right now is mid-7s.
Right.
And so is the resale. So it's very, very expensive. So you're really seeing that shift. Now, will it shift back? It's going to take some price declines and some different, some different dynamics in the market. But again, St. Lucie is a great example of what affordability and allowing new development can happen.